All right, so let me introduce Randy Bernstein, corporate magician extraordinaire. And Randy, why don't you take it away?
Oh, hi everybody. Welcome. My name is Randy Bernstein, corporate magician. Let's just say, let's have some fun. Now, hi, how you doing? We got Natalie joining us. Thank you so much, Natalie. I was just thinking back to one of my first magic shows, and I was 7 years old. Yeah, that was one of my first magic shows. And it was for my grandparents, and they were so impressed. They gave me a $2 bill. 7-year-old with a $2 bill. At first, I didn't think it was a real dollar. They said, no, it's real. In fact, I'm trying to draw this so you can get an idea. I think it's Thomas Jefferson right there, and big $2 bill. Okay, that really is not very good. But you know what? Did you see that? Oh my gosh, it is a $2 bill. It changed right in front. It was pretty cool. What a great way to start a show. Well, hi, everybody. Welcome. My name is Randy Bernstein. And you know, today it's more about engaging and having fun. I really want you to enjoy yourself. And if you lower your expectation, you'll even have more fun. So without further ado, I want to just tell you a few things here. For those who are watching this and it's recording, what's really cool about this is it's not just a one-dimensional type of a program. It's a two-dimensional. And with that said, we're going to go to the camera up above. Ready? Fred, switch cameras, will you please? Thanks. Sometimes my stage hands get a little bit, they take a little bit more time off than they should. So here we have our stage from above, our camera angle. And, when it goes in and out like this, I tell everybody just click on this and it'll refocus. There you go. It's kind of cool. So we're going to start out with kind of a cool magic trick here. And Natalie, thank you for joining us. I hope you're ready to laugh and smile today.
I am.
Well, you know what? We're going to start with a fun magic trick here. Now, normally I would fan the cards out and I have you pick one card. Excuse me, but I can't do that. So what we're going to do is we're going to turn the deck over and I'm going to fan them out on the table. And you can choose any card you can see. Well, any card but the Joker. So what I'd like you to do is just any card you see, which would you like to use?
Let's use the Four of Hearts.
Four of Hearts is right here. I'm going to just pull that out so we can see that a little bit better. Right? Now, we've never met before, have we, Natalie?
We have not.
No, and I didn't tell you to pick the Four Hearts, did I? You could have chosen any card here, but what's amazing is, with the magic words of just saying, Haute Dokimazo, and with a little flip of my wrist here, all the cards shrink. Look at that. Your Four of Hearts now is a jumbo card. Is that cool? Oh, but wait a second.
So cute.
Yeah, he's so cute. He is a cute little. Well, wait a second. What if we take the cards and just kind of bring them up like this and fan them out? Oh my goodness gracious. Would you look? Oh, the Four Hearts. Look at him. He's so cute. He's teeny weeny itty bitty little Four Hearts. But you know what? He's going, hey, I don't want to be a mini me. That wouldn't work. So we'll just say the magic words, Haute Dokimazo. Woohoo! And of course, he changes back. And we'll collect the cards back up here. We're going to take and go to the camera on the face shot. And you did such a great job of being a wonderful assistant. I think I've got to give you a little applause. Yeah. Woo. There's an applause. You're a wonderful assistant. Well, for those who are watching this and get an idea, this is more than a magic show. This is something about engagement. I call it about the 5 elements of connecting: engage, entertain, enlighten, exchange, and a little bit of empathy. We could use a lot of empathy today. Yes, sirree. But what we're trying to do is really create that connection. And with magic and that wow effect, you can do that. When I was growing up, when I saw one of my first magic tricks, I'm going to get it right here. And you're going to see I'm going to bring up different levels of magic. We're going to go once again to the camera up above just to get a better view. So for those who've never been to Chicago, there was a place called Maxwell Street. Maxwell Street was like the outdoor open market. It was a kiosk of many different types of purveyors of fine wear. Okay, Some of them you would never buy, but it was like a Costco without the free samples. And there was a guy named Sidewalk Sam, and he said, Randy, this is the most important thing in the world. And I said, the Cubs winning the World Series? He said, He said, right here, the most important thing. And he took that card, he laid it inside, and he took and laid it down. He says, I want you to watch. He said, that's one, that's two, that's three. Now, in a business sense, when I relate this, this is about your health, because if you ain't got your health, you ain't got nothing. That's right. It could be the health of your business or just the health of who you are. So it's not on the bottom, it's not in the middle, and it's not on top. You know where it is. It's right over here. He took a second card and he did 1, 2. The second most important thing is your family. Right there, your family. A little dysfunctional, I'm sure, at times, but that's okay. It's your family. He said, watch closely. He said, that's 1, that's 2, that's 3. I saw it. It's in the middle. He says, you see, if you ain't got your family, you ain't got nothing. He took that, turned it over, and said, right there, Randy, I want you to remember your family. Those are 2 of the important values. I said, what's the third? He says, you know what? The third is about finding your passion. If you have your health, your family, find passion in what you do. Make the world a better place. And when you have all of those, you always have the winning hand. And that's a little bit about how we connect with magic, a quick little fun story like that. Okay, speaking of connecting, we want to make sure that our programs are engaging, and not just engaging, but we're talking about getting people to be involved. That's right. So this is kind of cool. What I'm going to ask you to do, and normally I would have everybody holding this pattern. I'm going to go once again to the camera up above. I'd have a grid like this as I get this all set. Excuse me. And this grid works like this. We would have this handed out. And that's what's neat about this. This is really cool. Let me get this set up here. Pardon me. There we go. We would have this grid. Now, they would get a PDF and it would look a little bit nicer. So if you have a company that's trying to do a team event, this shows you how we all do things differently, but how we all land on the same goal. So we're going to have some fun here. Are you ready? Normally, I'd have a bunch of people to start. I would say, Natalie, if we had a room that's full of all your compadres, all your colleagues, all your associates, all your team, do me a favor. I'd want you to point to somebody that you truly dislike. That you connect with. So we're going to start out with Tanya. T, how you doing?
Good, thanks.
Tanya, it's you have a wonderful smile. It's great to see a nice warm smile on a day like today. I'm going to ask you to do me a favor. So everybody would be doing this differently. In fact, if we had more time, I would have drawn this out, but we're going to make this more entertaining. All these numbers here, what would you like to use? Which number would you like to start with?
7.
7. So we're circle 7, but what we're going to do is we're going to cancel out the corresponding line. So I'm going to go like this, like this, like this, like this, like this. Okay, so everybody would have done their own type of format here. Are you ready? Natalia? Natalie,
Yes.
it makes you sound so much more international. Natalie, what number would you like us to use?
9.
9, excellent number. So I'll circle 9. And as we circle 9, we have somebody, did we have somebody just enter or no? I heard a ding. Oh, maybe not. Okay, so we're gonna just cancel out the 10. We're gonna cancel out the 12. And we would cancel the 1 and the 13 because it's the corresponding horizontal and vertical. Would you agree with me? Yes? Okay. Now, Tanya, we've never met before this, right?
Correct.
Yes, I can tell by the lack of enthusiasm in your voice. So what we're going to have you do, Tanya, is we're going to have you select one of these 4 numbers, a 2, a 4, a 14, or 16. What would you like?
4, please.
So we're going to circle 4, and we're going to cancel, obviously, 16. And 2, and that leaves us with one last number, 14. So I'll circle that. So everybody in the room could be doing this completely different. But the coolest thing about this, as I go to a camera right forward here, because I like to have people smile, I can see their faces. So these are the numbers we selected. This under here is kind of a prediction. We'll add these together. We have 4 and 7, we know it's 11. 11 plus 9, we know is 20. 20 plus 14 is what number?
34.
34. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, that is 34. But what's cool about this, we can do it with 100 people watching a Zoom. And it really is a great way to show how a team, we all do things a little differently. You're great at marketing. You're great at sales. You're great at expediting. But when we come together, we all do things, we focus on one goal, we can accomplish anything. You're awesome, ladies. Give yourselves, you're awesome. No, seriously, you're awesome. No, I'll give you the applause. I'll give you the applause. So what's neat about this can be sent as a PDF, pre-done. It can have a little bit of empowering statements. For those who are event planners, this is a cool option. Send them a board like this and say, this is your empowerment board. Every week or every day, write something that you connect with, something that empowers you, something that, you need a little kickstart. And we're not talking about a quattro latte. We're talking about something that's empowering that you can use. So a great way to engage. It adds that extra element of connecting in a magic program. Okay, hey everybody, it's important that we remember our 10-second sippy. Get your water out, it's our 10-second sippy. Being brought to you by the great folks at Haute Dokimazo. Thank you, Haute Dokimazo. Our 10-second sippy. Whoa, that was last night's party. By the way, water, it's being brought to you by the great folks that bring you air. L'chaim. Let's continue, shall we? I think so. Hey, Lloyd, music off, please. Oh, you caught me. Good job, Lloyd. You get an extra bonus for Christmas, or Hanukkah in my case. Anyway, so I was telling you about connecting and about perception, and this is going to be a lot of fun. This can also be sent out before or after as I get something ready here. What do I want to use? Oh, by the way, this is something I'd be very proud of here. People ask me, Randy, you're a magician. Do you always carry a magic trick with you? Well, of course, that's right. I've got my magic trick right here. This is Jack. In fact, Jack, we're going to go out shopping. And of course, if we're going to go out shopping, that we have to be considerate. I always wear a mask when I'm out. It's important. It's safe. Hey, Jack, grab your mask. Ah, great. Now he's ready to go out shopping too. Wonderful. Little bit of courtesy brought to you by Magic by Randy, Chicago's premier family corporate business magician. Excuse my enthusiasm for the irrelevant, but let's continue. Oh, so I was telling you, we're going to go to the camera up above, and here we go. This is about perception and how we perceive things. This can also be sent out in a PDF, which is kind of cool. I actually use this a lot of live presentations, and you can see that one of these is a little different here. Gosh, I wish we had more people. I feel so lonely. Okay. We're going to have Natalie. We're going to, once again, thank you. I'm so glad you're here. I would feel very lonely. We've got 5 different cards here, correct?
Yep.
Okay, what I'm going to do is I've got this little clip here. I'm going to go along the bottom, and then I'm going to stop, and you'll notice it stops right on the king. That's where I want it to be, right? So perception. I'm going to take this here and I'm going to just turn it over. And I want you to do me a favor. You tell me where to stop on the king. You ready? I'm going to go very slow. You tell me when to stop. I'm going to go very slow.
There.
Oh, right here? Right here?
Yeah. No, a little over.
There. Very good. You were obviously not paying attention. It's all about perception. All right. Little secret here, little secret. This has been printed backwards so that when you were to watch this, you don't really realize perception is people see things without realizing and looking. So as I show you this, the king is actually right over here. And it's been printed backwards. So it should have been right over here. You would think it'd be right here. But if you were to pinch, that's where the third one right there. It's all about perception, and it's kind of cool because it really does trick people. I always like to do things that are quick and fun. In Zoom programs, it's important to make your effects, I don't want to say fast, but you want to make them so that there's a right timing. You don't draw out this long story because, man, after 30 seconds, you can lose a crowd. And then all of a sudden you'll see that they go off. You can see their screens turn blank and you want to ask, are they either offline or did they enter the witness protection program? So keeping these things fast, keeping them engaged, keeping the music is very important. Okay, let's continue our next effect here. Once again, I have a little bit of a segment through here. We're using the music. We want to make it fun. We want to make it classic. We want to make it upbeat, unless you're obviously telling a story. And that's important. Music is an element that is so important to a Zoom program. For those of you who might be watching in the future, I open with music. I bring music in. It gives great segues to between different magic tricks. And it creates an atmosphere. And you want a feeling, an element there. I can run through these a little bit, but it's so important. So little things like that. These are tidbits of information. Once again, you have to excuse my enthusiasm for the irrelevant, but I find it interesting. All right, since you two are our two folks here. Oh, earlier, by the way, those who were watching, we had hundreds more, but unfortunately, there was somebody coming on. I don't know, Shakira, who knows? Anyway, so what we're going to do is, I don't know about you, but I use facial expressions to communicate on Zoom. It's so important. That is a different element. Facial expressions, if you're good at reading facial expressions, it's a great way to really decide how your audience emotion is, how well they're connected. You can see, if they're looking down on the phone, you can acknowledge it. During my show, I obviously tell them, you must be tweeting how amazing I am. Oh, stop it, Mom. Anyway, what we're going to do is we're going to have you select a card. We'll have you each select a card. I'm going to, first one, let's have Tanya. We'll have to take you off mute here for a second. I'm going to have you say, oh, by the way, the first one, I'm going to do a kind of a cool effect here. I'm going to try to draw a picture of the card you selected using your facial expression and Natalie's facial expression. Does that sound good?
Sure.
Okay. I remember earlier you saw the $2 bill. I'm not a very good artist, but all right, here we go. So we're going to start here. Say stop at any point.
Stop.
We're going to have you. I'm going to have you. Can you see that card? Make sure it's in focus.
Yes.
Good. Natalie, you got it too, because you're going to help just in case we have a little bit of a great. And I do that because it's important. Occasionally people's Zoom go down. Always great to bring everybody involved. And that's what you want in a program. Keep it fun. Keep that energy going. And look to see if the entertainer or the presenter is enjoying themselves. If they're not having fun, you think the audience is? No. Okay, Natalie, your card, say stop at any point.
Stop.
Okay, that would be the bottom card. I already saw that one. So let's do it again. Say stop at any point.
Okay. Stop.
Okay, great. Now, got it?
Yes.
That's your card? Got it?
Yep.
Okay, great. I want to make sure. Okay, first of all, and by the way, I'm doing this a 2-for-1. Sometimes I break this up into 2 separate tricks, but you have to excuse me. It's like when you wake up in the morning and you rub your eye and you pull this stuff out, it just itches really bad. It's eye schmutz, but hey, it's always fun to exfoliate. All right, where was I before I rudely interrupted myself? Okay, great. Here we go. So I'm going to use your facial expressions here to draw the card. We'll start out with our first card here. That is Tanya. How you doing, Tanya?
Great.
Good. Do me a favor here. Put your glasses on. Oh, they're on. Good. You had to just check to make sure. I want to make sure you can hear me. It's always selective hearing in my head. Okay. Give me happy. Okay. Well, even the eyebrows. That's a great facial expression. Oh, Natalie, give me sadness. Let's see sadness, Natalie. Oh, you go, girl. Give me attitude now. Give me attitude. Ooh, give me that. Give me happy. Work it, girl. Work it. Okay. Tanya, give me anger. Ooh, oh, that's anger with a little bit of complexity going on. Excellent. And our last but Natalie, this is a very difficult facial expression, but I think you're going to pull this off flawlessly. Give me ennui.
What?
Oh, you did. That was perfect. It means extreme boredom. Thank you very much. Okay, great. Great. Okay, how are we doing so far? Is that the card?
No.
No, I'm sorry. I didn't tell you. That's the box holding the card. Yeah. What was your card, Tanya?
Three of diamonds.
3 of diamonds. That's right. That, of course, is the 3 of diamonds. And what would be cool is if you were actually here, I would give you the picture that I drew of the three of diamonds. Well done. I know. You're probably saying, but can he figure out the other card? I think I saw your card here. I think I saw it. Yep. Yeah, I got it. I know. It's right here, right? This is your card. Natalie,
No,
that's not your card? All right, I
no.
want you to focus on this for a second. Keep your eyes. This is the coolest visual effect. This is not a camera trick because as I snap my fingers, say the magic words, Haute Dokimazo. You're going to see something start to change just like that. That, of course, is your card, the Six of Hearts.
That's so cool.
Well, actually, I know. Okay, we have somebody else who joined us here.
Hello, DJ Lee. DJ Lee's a little bit early.
Oh, that's okay. Well, I'm
I
glad
was
you
still
joined us here.
connecting to his audio.
That's all right.
Okay.
Well, we're going to have some more fun here. We got a few more minutes here. And, oh, gosh, you're in Austin. But you have any sports teams? You have big sports fans at all?
I am. I'm a Steeler fan.
You're a Steeler. Oh, Steelers are doing great. I'm a Bears fan. And this year, and much like the last few years, I've had to smell defeat. Oh, yeah. I'm tasting. I don't like to smell or taste defeat. All right. That was pretty funny in a very dysfunctional way. As we move forward here, we've got a few other effects that we could do. I should have also said this one I usually send out. I actually send out information and there's some predictions. We're not going to do this one because I didn't send it out. But this next one is one of my favorites. It really is about adding a little bit of that fun magical effect. In fact, I like to do this one, even though it's kind of got a little kid element. I think you're going to enjoy it. So we're going to do this here. We're going to make sure the music is all set. And as we do, how many of you have seen Harry Potter? Have you seen Harry Potter before?
Yes.
Then you know what? I think you're going to enjoy this. And now, without further ado, let's get that music just right. There it is. Oh, let's make some atmosphere too. Leviosa, actually, luminous. Here we go. Come on. Hey, buddy. It's your turn. Here we go. Come on. Little bit. Yeah. Come on. You can do it. Whee! All right. This is the hardest part. You haven't seen it. You want to give me kisses? Come on. Kisses. Kisses. Now a little fun. Natalie, I want you to pretend that you have a magic wand. I want you to take your finger and wave it in the air. You'll get some motion there. Oh, Natalie, you've done this before. I think you're quite the wizard witch. Brilliant. Quite perfect. Well, we're going to have you take for a moment. Please point to the box. Ready? Point to the box and say, in the box, Natalie.
In the box. Get in there.
Well done. That was fun. Well done, Natalie. Well done. A little bit of mystical magic, having some fun. Well, we're going to wind it down here. We're going to do one more effect here. And this effect it really is such an important element to any type of Zoom program. And as I get this together here, we're going to have, hi, John, how you doing? You're an MC. Well, John, ho, ho, ho to you too. It's good to see you. I'm going to have you select a card, Natalie, and well, see how you enjoy this effect. This is my last effect for today. We're going to put some music on here. Oh, by the way, we always have to just do a quick commercial here. Everybody get your 10-second sippy ready. Get your 10-second sippy. And if it's a happy hour, get your 20-minute chug in. Okay, here we go. I'm going to switch to a upper view here for just a minute. Natalie, what I'm going to have you do is I'm going to have you select a card. You know, we've got 52 cards, like 52 weeks a year. People are trying to find the way to connect. Aren't you glad I went with bigger cards here? I didn't have binoculars for everybody. So, excuse my enthusiasm for the relevant. I'm going to have you say stop on one card. Are you ready, Natalie?
Yes.
Say stop at any point.
Stop.
Okay, now, believe it or not, I'm going to just show you that. I'm going to show the camera so I can turn my head here so you can see I'm not going to look at it. You got that card, Natalie?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm going to close it back up here, and I'm going to go back to the camera from up above. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, a deck of cards is like a year in business. There's 52 cards, like 52 weeks a year. And when you try to connect with somebody, there's a simple way to connect on Zoom. And that is one easy characteristics that we like to do. And Natalie, I hope that I've created this little bit of magic for you today. You see, every time I do a little magic, I like to see this appear on people's faces. It's a smile. Now, at first, a smile is small, but you know, a smile is a great way to create a connection. It validates individuals. It creates an immediate subliminal value. When you smile, other people start to smile, and the smile gets bigger. You see, a smile is like a year. There's 52 teeth, like 52 weeks a year that we have. 52 teeth between our baby teeth and adult teeth. So when you get on that Zoom, make sure you engage and connect. Show people that they're important. What you want to do is you want to make sure that you make them smile, because a smile can build that connection. Every time you smile, every smile you make is absolutely perfectly suited. A smile, the perfect way to connect. And I forgot to ask, Natalie, did you remember your card?
Yes.
What was your card, Natalie?
It was the 3 of spades.
What?
It was clubs.
Was it a 2 of spades?
No, it was the
3 of clubs.
it was the 3
Okay.
of clubs.
Okay.
And that is
I knew
the
it was
perfect
either
way
spades
to make you smile.
I'm
Well,
glad
ladies
you
and gentlemen, we are
attention.
winding down here. We hope that you enjoyed. There we go. Let's go to the frontal view here. I want to say thank you very much. And oh yeah, let's put some background music here. Let's have some fun. Hey, everybody. I hope that you enjoyed our magic show today. If you get a chance, please check out businessmagic.com or Magic by Randy. That's right. For virtual magic shows, 847-721-6262. We are now switching over. I'm going to sign off.
Randy, you know what the best thing about being followed by a DJ is?
You can lead me out with some great music.
You get an applause break.
Yeah.
Hey, DJ, you're awesome.
Hey,
Yeah.
give it up
Hey,
for
I'm signing off.
Randy.
Thank you so much. Have a great
Great
day.
job. Great
Thanks,
setup,
everybody.
too.
Bye-bye.
Randy, thank you.